Okay, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have a very powerful new moon solar eclipse happening October 2nd in your house of love, romance, creativity, pleasure, taking risks, and the house of the entrepreneur. This energy will activate for 6 months at least. What do you need to know about this? We are going to dive in with the tarot, talk a little astrology, and find out. So keep watching. So Gemini, welcome to the channel, or welcome back. So awesome to see you here. All right, so new moon solar eclipses are portals of energy in which we can plant new seeds for new beginnings. And these new beginnings can happen in the areas of life that I already mentioned in the intro to the video. We also have Mercury, your ruling planet, conjunct this new moon. That is very significant, suggesting that you could have an entirely fresh attitude, fresh thinking, reinvigoration of your life with this eclipse. This is an especially good time for you to set new intentions in setting new creative goals for yourself. Really anything that is going to light up your heart space and make you feel a lot of joy and positivity and creativity. The other energies that are happening astrologically with this eclipse energy is Mars is in Cancer, your second house of show me the money. And he's going to be in there until December when he'll go into Leo, but then he'll backtrack back into Cancer in January of 2025, be in there for a while. Anyway, Mars is stirring up perhaps some financial goals and financial needs that you might have. You could be very energized, that is Mars, in terms of making new financial fresh starts for yourself. And I would advise that you use that creative energy that is being activated in your 5th house to do that and think outside the box. That's the 5th house. Come up with creative solutions to whatever financial situations you have going on and take fresh and innovative approaches. Because Mars in Cancer is squaring, which is tense energy. It's tension, squaring that new moon. So it's kind of giving the wind beneath your wings, so to speak, the kick in the bum to get something going for yourself that's going to improve your finances as well. But again, it'll come through creative means more than likely. Also, Venus, which is the ruler of this eclipse, ruling Libra, is in your 6th house, Scorpio, which is work and well-being. So again, this financial work, well-being, the well-being of your finances could be very much in play. Now, the 5th house is also about children. It is about romantic partnerships, and it can be, as I said, risk-taking, creative works, and pleasure, hobbies, sports, things of that nature. If you've been feeling a little draggy, or you've been feeling not too happy about your well-being, and that's affecting your self-esteem maybe, this is a great time to make some fresh decisions of energizing your habits and routines with pleasurable exercise. Now, consult your doctor. I can't give, health or medical advice here, but this is a good time to set those intentions with the new moon to do that as well, with the supporting energies of Mars kind of giving you a kick in the bum and Venus in that 6th house. So over the next 6 months, you're going to find that focusing on, as I said, creative stuff, creative problem solving, creative solutions to whatever you have going on in your life is really going to enhance your self-esteem. That 2nd house, Mars, it's going to make you feel feisty and energized. And it also could help shift your job life and your well-being because you're working toward creative financial solutions. If you are in the mood for love, if you're in the dating world, this new moon solar eclipse can also energize you to self-improvement for being in the dating world, but it can also bring an interesting new romance in your life if that's what you want. Everybody has a different situation, but it's the 5th house. So it can be that, over the next 6 months, you might meet a very interesting person. With your Mercury conjunct the new moon, it suggests to me that this could be somebody who maybe at first you have a very cerebral, mental connection, intellectual connection with first, and then things may develop after that. With Venus in your 6th house, you could meet them through a work function. You could meet them at your workplace. Like if you work in a big office building, doesn't mean you work with them, but you could meet them in the office building that has different offices in it, or at some sort of work event. You could meet them at a place of well-being. You could also meet them through some sort of hobby that you're doing for your well-being. So keep that in mind if you're looking for love over the next 6 months. All right, let's see what you need to know, Gemini. I feel like this is just such beautiful, fresh start energy for you to start doing what you do best, which is coming up with innovative ideas, innovative solutions, being super creative. So let's see. In whatever you have going on in your life, you may surprise yourself over the next 6 months in this 5th house area. And it's very, very supportive for any type of writing endeavors. All right, let's see what we have because of the Mercury influence. Release the petals. Ooh, release the petals, Gemini. Gorgeous. We have transformation, death and rebirth, shedding, all change. Wow. So this can be, like I was saying, if you want to do some sort of weight loss or self-improvement, it could be shedding the pounds, right? This is possible here with this. The transformation of the well-being. And also shedding your past and things that maybe, I mean, we all have baggage, right? But things that maybe were weighing on you and weighing on your self-esteem, and letting them go so that you can have that fresh energy to revitalize your romantic life, revitalize your creative life. So this is very nice. Release the petals. I love it. Transformation, death and rebirth, shedding, all change. Yes, there's going to be positive changes in this house for you. And also it's the house of pleasure. It can be about reconnecting with the joy of life, the joy of pleasures and happiness, and doing things just because you enjoy them. I mean, you are a big kid at heart. Most Geminis are. It's the sign of youth. So, most Geminis just are very fun and bubbly, and they have interesting, quirky hobbies and different things they do. And it can be that you're going to have more time to enjoy those types of things. If you're just into the simple pleasures, that's fine too. But you can maybe have more time over the next 6 months setting those intentions of, just sitting down with a good book and a cup of tea and the cat and, enjoying that. But there's something I think that's being released in your life so that you are able to enjoy your life more. So maybe some sort of, energy drain, burden situation that finally wraps up. Okay, so let's see what we have with the tarot, Gemini. Let us see. Look, the Fool. Gorgeous. And the Star. Are you kidding me right now? Queen of Pentacles in your heart. The Two of Wands. And the Justice, which is the Libra energy. Okay. This is gorgeous. So the transformation, the rebirth, the releasing of the petals, the new beginning is going to lead you on a very healing and beautiful path, and also a path of expanding your horizons. So 5th house is not really travel per se. That's more 9th house, really. But this is your 9th house. This is the Aquarius energy. Okay, and the Fool is travel. So that's interesting. We have some traveling energy showing up. So for those of you who get pleasure through travel, there could be some, new things that you're setting your intentions for with that over the next 6 months. And there could be an interesting travel for you within the next 6 months, I would say, with these energies. You may make that decision. But this is beautiful. I mean, this is about all things new. It is a fresh start for you. Absolutely. And then we have the beautiful Star card. And it's interesting that this looks like the Taj Mahal to me, which, as we know, is a great monument to eternal love. And we're talking about your fifth house of love and romance. So again, you could have a healing new beginning, perhaps, with your romantic life. And if you're partnered with someone, that also is possible. Because, if things have been a little rough lately and there's just been a lot of heavy energy, hasn't there been? I mean, it could be that finally some sort of transformation, some sort of situation gets released and you feel freer and you're able to connect more with your current partner and heal the relationship. That is also possible if that applies to you. Okay, but this can also be, we're also talking about with Venus in your sixth house of well-being, and we have the healing energy here at this eclipse. You could be making a very important decision, right? As I was saying before, to start taking your well-being a little more seriously. And you could start a whole new healing path for yourself with this energy that is showing up here. What I love about this reading is the Queen of Pentacles that is in your heart, Gemini, because Pentacles are, for me, self-esteem. So there is something very confident in your heart about what you need, what is of value to you in your life, and what you're valuing right now is this fresh start, new beginning. And also, to me, the star can be about kind of like your next destiny unfolding. Your ninth house is thinking about your life in an expansive way. Seeing the big picture of your life, where you want to go, what you want to do, and really tuning in spiritually with what you need as well. And travel, as I was saying, can be things with international business as well. If you're working towards some sort of important business goal, the fifth house where the eclipse is happening is also the house of the entrepreneur. So if you have your own business and you're working toward things like that, or you want to start a new business, this new moon solar eclipse, starting it in October and November, is a great time to get yourself on a new path and work toward that. This is fantastic energy. And you could open up a whole new destined beginning for yourself with something like that. The Two of Wands here is interesting. That can be, we're kind of poised or paused at a gateway, kind of reevaluating. I have a feeling this is going to be the 2 months that Mars is retrograde. We live all under the same skies. Mars will be retrograde in December, January, and into most of February. So it can be, again, I would initialize something these next 2 months. We all may have to go and kind of regroup on some things end of the year and the first couple of months, but then we can get things rolling again. At the end of February, but then Mercury and Venus go retrograde as well. But you may have something where you do rethink what gets under development, especially early in 2025. It doesn't mean nothing happens or you can't start things now. You can. But there is something that is leading you to perhaps a global destiny. Again, this ninth house, maybe connecting with international people, international cultures, travel, internet businesses, expanding, again, your horizons. Like she's looking at the moon, or she has the world in her hand, but she wants to go other places. That's very ninth house. So where are the places you want to go to? Whatever you initialize these next 2 months is going to lead you to unexpected destinations. That'll come up. You'll see with the retrogrades, which is a time for reflection and review. You will see what those unexpected destinations might be for you. And then we have the very beautiful Libra energy, the Justice. So there may be some sort of commitment. There may be some sort of contract. There may be some sort of negotiation. There may be a wedding. There may be a partnership. It could be, business as well. But there is something in your life that gets solidified with the Justice. And of course, whatever you start here is going to bring greater balance to your life, which includes like your well-being. If your well-being has been really out of whack for whatever reason, you could be bringing it back to greater balance. There are scales here. You may like the number on the scale a little bit more. We're talking about shedding here. Okay, like I was saying before. So it can be stuff like that also. these are beautiful, beautiful energies for you to, I think, start something exciting, a little surprising, and also very expansive and healing in your life, Gemini. So Gemini, leave me a comment. Let me know what you plan on doing with these energies that are coming out in this reading and the intentions that you're going to be setting with the new moon solar eclipse in Libra. I would love to hear. And if you feel so inclined and want to hit that thumbs up or share the video out, that would be fantastic. And thank you from the bottom of my heart, because that really helps my channel with the YouTube algorithm. They will push the video out to more cool, awesome people just like you. And that would be fantastic. Love you guys. Take care. I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.